truth right now.
Come out here, Johnny.
Did you notice how shiny his head was today? Really shiny, right? That's because the shiny push on his head has demon additive on it. Make some more for Michael.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right. Good. Holy cow! All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really nervous. Like they said, this is only my second time doing comedy before, so you know, and most of you guys, I'm sure I've never even seen in my life. This is the first time you've ever seen me. I'm kind of hoping that maybe this is gonna go like the first time being naked in front of my wife. I'll just stand up here and show you what I got and hopefully get laughed at. So John thinks that he's a big guy. I'm actually a big guy. From the front, I wear shirts that make it so you can't really notice how big I am, but side profile kind of, you know, it's my tell. You know, I got kind of this gut. And the sad thing about being so big is that once people get to know you, they think that they can say anything they want about your size, because they're on the inside, right? You know, they can't hurt your feelings. Like my brother's here tonight, right? And I was going to tell you about the time that he said, Mike, you know, you look like a bear. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, bears are cool, you know, I'm a bear. You know, and you know, nobody wants to mess with a bear, you know, and he's like, no, not that kind of a bear. You're more like the kind of bear when you come around, people don't run and grab their shotguns, they just hide their picnic basket. You know? But then he one-upped himself tonight, okay? There's some music playing, you know, we have kind of this club party music playing, and I'm walking around just being a goofball, and I'm like, you know, just kind of singing and dancing to the music, swinging my hips a little bit, right? And Chris says, that reminds me of, that reminds me of Star Wars, man. You know, Revenge of the Empire or whatever it is. And he's like, oh.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Return of the Jedi, right? And he's like, why? The music? He's like, no, it reminds me of the chick with the 3 sets of boobs. What in the world, man? Oh. And this is the family that I come from. Golly. My dad, you know, he's a really nice guy, but my dad is actually kind of a closet pessimist, I guess you might say. He's got kind of a negative attitude about certain things, and for instance, I remember when I was a little kid, I came up to him and I said, Daddy, when I grow up, I'm going to be the president. And he's like, you know, the president has to be pretty smart, right? I said, yeah, Daddy, I know. He's like, just aim a little bit lower. And I don't think he meant to hurt my feelings. But one time I gave him a call from church camp, and I said, Dad, you'll never believe what just happened, man. I got baptized. You know, I'm a Christian. And oh, thanks. And well, that wasn't my dad's response. He said, crap. I'm like, well, what's the problem, Dad? He's like, well, it's not that you got baptized. That's actually a good thing. I'm proud of you, son, for being baptized. But really, there was like 5 to 1 odds that you were going to spend eternity in hell. And I lost a lot of money. And I sometimes, just to make myself laugh, try to think of my dad as a motivational speaker. Like Matt Foley, motivational speaker, you know? And, you know, my dad would be there, and there'd be an auditorium full of young minds just soaking in knowledge and waiting to excel, and he'd say, the world is your oyster. You go out and you make it happen, because you can do it, but you probably won't. And then there's my mom. She's crazy. Some moms just love to take pictures. Does anybody know what that's like? Anybody got a picture crazy mom? Anybody? Picture crazy grandma? Yeah, okay, that's you right there. All right. It's like, oh, look at here. Let me take a picture. You know? Oh, look, we're having dinner together. Let me take a picture. 4 generations of Robisons. Let me take a picture. Baby took a poopy. Let me take a picture. I'm losing my freaking mind. Let me take a picture. Golly. You know? So, how many people here are newlyweds? Anybody? Any newlyweds in the room? Yeah? Did you raise your hand? What? Congratulations, yeah. So, dude, have you pooped in front of her yet? When I first got married, man, I was terrified that my wife would hear me pooping. It was a phobia. No joke, okay? I was like, I turn on the shower, like crank up some music. I did not want her. If she knew that I pooped, the magic would be gone. I couldn't let it happen, you know. And she knew it, okay. And my wife, she is mischievous, okay. She knew that I didn't want her to poop or hear me poop, so she would hold her ear to the door and just make enough noise so that I would know she's on the other side of the door. So I'd be kind of like really hoping that it would come out slow, you know, slower to make it come out, the less noise it makes. But always, no matter what, you're gonna get the plop, you know. And so once the poop came, that's my mom. Once you hear the plunk, right? She's on the other side of the door screaming, "Pooper!" I'm not a pooper. Yeah, you are. I can hear it. I'm so excited. But we've been married for 4 years, and 4 years of marriage does change you a little bit, because now I just don't care. You know, I'll be, you know, in the bathroom doing my business, right, and she'll walk into the bathroom. And she'll say, I'm going to the store. Is there anything that you want me to pick up? And I'll say, it looks like we can use a little bit of corn. Can I get some privacy? You know? And it's funny, like, you know, wives expect things from their husbands. One thing that they expect is that their husband is always there whenever they need him, just at their beck and call. So it's like, if I'm in the bathroom and she needs me to kill a spider, you know, or something, it's like she doesn't understand why I would not be ready to kill the spider for her instead of taking care of my own business. So it's like, Mike, what are you doing in there? Come here and I'll show you. Crazy. That's my mom. She's gonna go ballistic here. She gets high. She gets up there in like the octaves. So when she does that, just make sure to like hide your glass. If you have any drinks in it, definitely like find something plastic to cover your body, because they'll shatter. But okay, so now I'm a parent, right? Anybody here have kids, like little kids? Little kids, yeah. They are fun. They're a lot of fun for the moms. So I found out very early on that me and my wife have two very, very different styles of parenting that kind of clash. For my wife, it's all about nurture and care and love and, you know, cuddle and all this. And for me, it's contain. You know? Holy crap! I don't know how it was when I was a kid, what I had to play with if there was no electronics back then, you know? My kids love cords. Anything that you plug into a wall, they're after it. You know, so we're at, you know, at Toys R Us, and we're looking for things, and she's looking at blocks, things to create, you know, a stronger mind, flashcards, toys that make noises and light up and stuff, and I'm wondering where the leashes are. Yeah. You know, stick that thing to the center of the living room and just enough slack so that they can't touch anything on the outside. Right? We call it toys around the state. They'll be okay. It's fine. That's not child endangerment, okay? I think it's safer. why men have to work, okay? Men have to work. Women, I'm not a sexist. You can work if you want. You can, if you choose, work. But men have no choice. We have to get out of the house for at least 8 hours a day. Because if the women were the only people in the house working, they'd come home, the man would be playing Xbox, and the kid would be like this, you know? You know? And that's my brilliant idea for Pitchman. Anybody watch Pitchman? I'm going to go to Billy Mays. Well, if he was alive, I'd go to Billy Mays. I'd say, Billy, check it out. Baby straitjacket. That's it, man. That's your $1 million maker. We could do it for, like, 5 different designs. Dora the Explorer, Lightning McQueen, Buzz Lightyear. That would sell so much. That would make so much money. And it'd be yours for only 2 easy payments of $19.95. And if you act now, we'll throw in baby nursery padlock for free. When you order, just tell us whether you want the pink or the blue.